Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Hornet Report. Buzzing in, I'm Siena Rampulla.
And I'm Jess Duff.
I think this week is definitely a time to celebrate. You know why?
Because we are second semester seniors.
Oh yeah.
It is so exciting to hear what college everyone is going to, but it will definitely be a bittersweet final few months.
Don't get me wrong, it's going to be devastating leaving the Hornet Report and the TV and Film Society, but it's going to be fun to start a new chapter of our lives.
We'll tell you all what colleges we're going to in a later episode, but for now, what are the stories, Siena?
Thanks, Jess. We'll start the episode with the age-old question. What's better, Dunkin or Starbucks? Reported by Ben Sammut, Faith Wareham, and Carlee Brew. Jack Sammut gives us a scoop on another honor for our boys varsity soccer team. They are 2-time state champions, just in case you forgot. Then we end the report with my story on the high school blood drive. Jess, take it away with our first story.
Thanks, Siena. Normally, I just stick to my Pellegrino, but whenever I get coffee or tea, I'm more of a Starbucks girl. However, who truly has the better beverage, Dunkin or Starbucks? Ben Sammut, Carlee Brew, and Faith Wareham found out what Holmdel students had to say.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first segment of Debatable. On this show, we're going to debate so many topics you can't even count. Our first topic today is, what's better, Starbucks or Dunkin? Let's get going. Hello, what's your name?
Paige.
Anton.
Dana.
Benjamin Sammut.
My name is Tyler Lambert.
Bella.
Gabby.
Fran Rousseau. And what's your favorite coffee chain?
Starbucks.
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 And my favorite coffee chain is Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Donuts. Give me 3 reasons why you think Starbucks is better than Dunkin' Donuts.
They have much better quality.
The quality is way better.
They have better coffee and they have better food.
Starbucks has some dessert options, which I find that Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have as much of. They have good breakfasts, and I feel like the coffee is actually much better.
All right.
All the holiday cups.
They have a better customer experience, satisfaction, and I would say they have more variety of a menu and choice of flavors.
Valid reason.
So here's why Dunkin' Donuts is better. 1, they're cheaper.
Prices are lower.
2, they have bigger sizes.
With better flavors, like it just tastes better. They have better people there.
They have really good donuts and better customer service.
And 3, their food actually tastes good.
Donuts. Can I get another reason?
Donuts.
And one last reason?
Donuts.
All right. Great response here. Thanks, guys. Those are some really valid reasons. I'm going to take those into consideration, and we're going to find out what's better, Starbucks or Dunkin'.
Dunkin' has 4, but Starbucks has 4, and Dunkin's got the service, but Starbucks has got the quality. Dunkin' or Starbucks?
The results are in. The best coffee chain is Dunkin' Donuts. The reason for this is better prices, better customer service, and better overall experience. Thank you for joining me on this segment of Debatable. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, guys. In the past 2 years, the Holmdel boys soccer team has done better than ever, bringing home 2 state championships. Both times they were honored by the National Guard and Max Preps, a division of CBS Sports, as one of the top teams in the country. Now, I know that the only real news is the Hornet Report, so let's see what Jack Sammut had to say. Jack?
Thanks, Siena. The boys' soccer season has been over for 3 months now, but they are still winning off the field. The boys were recently honored by Max Preps while on their annual Tour of Champions. This is an awards tour that honors 16 of the best teams in the country. It's the 2nd year in a row that our boys' soccer team has received this honor, and I was there to capture the ceremony.
Welcome to Holmdel High School. Max Preps on the Tour of Champions and the New Jersey Army National Guard, who are here once again as they were a year ago to honor our boys soccer team on their Tour of Champions tour. Our boys soccer team is one of 10 teams across the country being honored for their success this past year. And what a year they had, finishing ranked as the #1 team in the Shore Conference, finishing as a state champion once again. And we are honored to have Matt Vecchione from Max Preps here, who will now say a few words. Thank you.
honor to be here. We always love it when we see that continued success, and to come back 2 years in a row doesn't happen often, so it's a pretty remarkable accomplishment by these guys. Our computer ranks teams across the country based on strength of schedule, common opponents, margin of victory, all those types of things that would go into computer rankings. And you guys in the entire country finished 13th out of 16,000 schools, so that's pretty amazing.
This gym would look better with a banner on it.
How does it feel to have won this honor 2 years in a row?
In my honest opinion, it feels the same as the first time.
Man, it's pretty surreal. It's an honor. I just want to thank the man upstairs, count my blessings every day, and go Kings!
We had the Army and the National Guard behind us all season. Me and Dodie were definitely big supporters of the Army during the season. So
especially the troops.
The troops, yeah, definitely the troops. So it means a lot for them to come out and see us.
You've been honored for your first time. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. Seems I joined the right team this year, considering we are,
I'm so proud of this kid. He came over. He transferred from CBA. He doesn't deserve it. It's like half a rank.
You know what?
Right.
Hold on.
He was here for half the season.
Hold on. You know what? He came over. We forgave him, and he won a state championship.
Some people forgave him. I'm not one of those people. He is. I'm not.
Oh God.
But yeah, feels pretty good, especially being nationally ranked and honored by Max Preps, the Tour Champion. So just pretty good.
Feels great. We got a great team, a lot of guys that worked hard this year, and we're just excited to be recognized again.
Does the first time feel exactly the same as the second time, or does it feel better?
It feels better to know that we lived up to the expectations. We made it back here, but yeah, it feels great. It feels great.
Great job, boys. In other sports news, the girls' basketball team beat Shore 64-39, improving their record to 7-10. The boys' basketball team recently had a big upset over Mattawan 61-35, but later beat Rumson 52-50, ending the game with a buzzer-beater layup. With 30 seconds remaining, Jack Giamenko scored 2 free throws to tie the game. Rumson's Ian O'Connor tried to put another shot up, but Holmdel's Doug Chan blocked the shot. Pete Canizzo got the loose ball and quickly passed it to Alex Baker, who scored the winning layup as the buzzer rang. What an ending. The win moved them one step closer to qualifying for the state championship. In other sports news, the girls' swimming team won against Hopewell Valley 90-80. In the 400 relay, Ginger Hansen, Isabella Erskine, Hope Function, and Annie Wang set a new school record and qualified for the Meet of Champions with a time of 3 minutes and 46.74 seconds. Great job, girls. I'm Jack Sammut, and that's the Buzz in Holmdel Sports.
How enlightening, Jack. Before we start our Outside the Nest segment, my co-anchor, Siena Rampulla, reported on the biannual blood drive here at Holmdel High School. Siena explains how important it is to donate blood and how fun it can be while donating. Siena?
Hi, this is Siena Rampulla, and I am currently at the Blood Drive, and I am here to tell you the importance of blood donation. Blood donation is the process of collecting and storing blood for medical use. The majority of the time, the blood is used to treat anemia, cancer, and blood disorders. Blood donation reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes, and not to mention, it's extremely rewarding.
Hi, I'm Ezra Caspi. This is my first time donating blood. It's a great experience because now I can help somebody.
This year we had a donation called Power Red. A volunteer nurse explains more.
Power Red is 2 units of red blood cells. In emergency situations in the hospital or your surgeries, things where they need to get blood to somebody really quick.
Some people don't donate because of their blood type, but here is a special guest proving that all blood types are important.
Hi, I'm Nurse Susan, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about blood donation. So an AB blood type is the rarest type of blood a person can have, and what's most important with the AB blood type are that the platelets can be used for anybody.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of ways you can get denied from donating blood. But the Red Cross does have its standards and its guidelines, and there might be another point in your life where you can donate blood, so don't get discouraged. Siena, you did absolutely fantastic out there, but seriously, I hope you all understand how important it is to donate blood. If you skipped to this part of the video, welcome back. We're doing the Outside the Nest segment. Jess, why don't you start us off?
The final week of January had some of the coldest temperatures in the years across the U.S., especially in Midwestern states. This polar vortex had people bundling up in blankets and thawing out their cars. Experts warned us of the dangers of getting frostbite in as little as 5 minutes. On January 30th, there were parts of Illinois that recorded lower temperatures than Alaska and Antarctica. With wind chills in places like Minnesota reaching lows of -45 to 65, flights were canceled, schools were closed, and people everywhere gave blankets to the homeless people who bore the brunt of the cold.
Thanks, Jess. My Outside the Nest for this week is basically out of this world. In 2012, NASA found deep radio waves from a galaxy 3 billion light years away. And recently, in 2019, a team in Canada heard radio waves from deep space from a galaxy 1.5 billion light years away. After astronomers discovered this, they told ABC News that the possibility of aliens was not ruled out. This is still a debate among astrophysicists because of how different Earth is from other planets. Earth has a thin atmosphere and surface level liquid, which allows life to occur and light to shine through the ozone. Dr. Hakeem Alusier states that if there were other life, they wouldn't be like us, but there is a possibility for it.
Wow, you're right, Siena. That really was an out of this world Outside the Nest.
Thank you, Jess. But that's all we have for you guys today. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media. Our Instagram and Twitter is at HHS Hornet Report, and our Snapchat is at Hornet Report. Sting you later. I'm Siena Rampulla.
And I'm Jess D'Agostino. Join us next week where we'll bring you this week's best at HHS.